Hello and welcome back to the McBuses podcast. Now, it's been a while since I've posted anything with the podcast, but I would just want to cover something on a post that I did recently on our website, which is macbuses.com, which I am getting round more and more to posting more information on there. And it's been covered by other people on YouTube, but it is YouTube easy, and is it actually worth it? Well, YouTube is not easy. We were lucky when we started. The channel we originally turned McBuses into was already in the YouTube Partner Program, so it meant earning money was quite easy because we didn't have to get to the requirements. So we were quite lucky in that respect, which is also why we have so many subscribers out on the channel already, because a lot of them are there from the days of when I had railway videos on there and all the other bits and bobs I used to do. So we were slightly lucky in that respect, and I am going to apologise already, just 1 minute into this, that if you do hear any radio chatter in the background, I do apologise. I am in work, and right on cue the radio's just perked up and then stopped again, so I'll have to see. But I am in between jobs, as in it's 16...
Mark, Vaff and Tony, your next one is the
1651.
Red Zulu Whiskey uniform.
And my last job was at 1421. So, been a while.
161 on board.
This might be our second burst of activity though. But anyway, so yeah, YouTube. We were already in the partner program, which meant we already had the ability to monetize and earn money. But originally, for that channel to get into the partner program, it was difficult getting enough views together. It's not so much the subscribers. You can have all the subscribers in the world, but if you don't get the views, then you don't get the watch time hours, so you can't get into the partner program. Now, once you're in the partner program, you may think, yes, great, we can earn some money off our videos. Well, it's not as simple as that. YouTube way of doing things on the CPM, which is the cost per 1,000 views, and the RPM, the revenue per 1,000 views, I think it is, can be very different depending on the videos, and very different per video. So it's not easy. You can have a video that you think, yes, it's done really well, it can have thousands of views, but it won't earn you any money. And this is something that I actually discovered last night. One of our latest videos, which was our fault finding and unexpected wash, it only has like 450 views, something like that. Not 450,000, just 450. But that has earned £2 something from them 400 views. Whereas we take a video that's got a few thousand views, it may have only earned £1 odd. Now that video's earned more because the advertisers are willing to pay more for some reason than one of the other videos. So it's a very hit and miss system, and it isn't easy. If you go into it thinking, well, it's just going to be a bit of part-time job, you know, do a bit here, there and everywhere, you'll quickly realise that doing a bit here, there and everywhere earns you jack all. and you end up having to work, as in our case, which is I do my full-time job of 40 hours per week, and then on top of that, every waking minute after that, I am working behind the scenes on YouTube doing things. I go down to the yard once a week to record a weekly video. Back in the day, when I was at Stagecoach and I was able to film all the routes, I was able to post one out every single day, which has a better impact on your views, sort of. But to be fair, the views seem to have gone up a little bit the less we post. If you flood the market too much, then there's too much for people to watch. Now, since them days, we have pushed over onto the preservation time and the preservation projects, which doesn't get that many views. If we go out driving our vehicle about, we get 1,000 views on a video. If we're working on it, 200. But views aren't everything. You've got to have that CPM high, and then you get a good return on the views you get. So I've just got it up here now on my other little tablet. I did used to record these on my phone, but my mic on the phone's blown. So we're here on the Samsung tablet. So the fault finding video has got 493 views now, and it has currently got, if it will load quickly, it's a problem with where I am, the signal is absolutely jack. When it loads, it's frozen. So YouTube quickly becomes a full-time thing where you're fighting to be able to. You wonder why your views are so low and everything else. I mean, you can get quite a good return out of it. You know, there's YouTubers that do very, very well on it. But you've got to have some sort of niche, some sort of wow factor about the channel, something that wants people to keep coming back to it. And we are, as McBuses Limited, still trying to find out where that niche is, where it is where people want to come back and want to see more. The ways we can improve to make people want to come back and see more. And it isn't easy. I mean, there's been times where I've posted a video and I think, that's going to do really rubbish, that. You know, I've sat there, I've edited it, I've looked at it, I've tried to make it the best I can out of what I believe is rubbish video footage, and it's done really well. Or it's been on a boring topic or whatever, and it's done really well. And then that video, by the way, coming back to it's made £2.81 with 493 views. So then you've got the other side of it where, you know, you've filmed a video, you think, yes, I've done that really well, it's really good, looks really good, you've edited it together, you're like, yes, this is the one, this will keep the viewers engaged, this is brilliant. You upload it, it sits a week in early access for those YouTube members, which you can find out how to join by clicking the join button down below or heading over to www.patreon.com/MankBuses, Or if you're still not too sure, head over to mankbuses.com, click on support us, and you can find all the information there of how you can support our little channel grow. So, you've got this video, you think it's going to be it's going to be banging, as the youth say. It's going to be brilliant. And it sits there, you do your early access, you release it to the general public after a week, and it sinks quicker than the Titanic. And that's happened a few times. And you're like, what is going on here? You know, you've got this video that's brilliant. You've got funny parts in it, you've got seriousness in it. You know, it's everything that you want to show bus preservation is. And it does crap. Then you've got the... So just come back to this video, by the way. So currently advertisers are paying for every 1,000 views, they're paying £12.44, and I get for every 1,000 views £5.97. And it's slightly behind at the moment because it's only counting 471 views at 281 because there was a bit of a delay. So just goes to prove. So the video you think's it and it completely fails, it then makes you wonder, why am I bothering? You know? And you've got to sort of pick yourself up, and some videos will be a hit, some won't. Some might go viral. I've got one that's got just scroll across. So like my driving one, the 704C, which is a Wright Robertson school. That's got 2,727 views. And that was published on the 10th of March 24, and it is the 23rd of March now. So it's just about 13 days old at the time of recording this podcast. And it has done so far. This little laptop computer's crap. But it's good for what it is. It's good for what I use it for, but it's slow. I wish people would stop blowing their horns. So that's made £13.11, that video, out of its 2,727 views since it was published. And just to put that into concepts, YouTube's averaging system, that is 2.2 thousand views more than we normally get. And I'm just waiting for it to load the revenue page. So that video hit really well. Sort of. You know? It's only 2,000 views on a channel that we've nearly got 9,000 subscribers. So you'd think it'd probably be a little bit more than that. But the truth is, not every subscriber watches the videos. Not every subscriber that's there is watching the videos. Not every subscriber is active, and that's just the way it is. Alright, I was trying to unlock my phone. So for that video, the 704, we pay £10.37 for every 1,000 views. And as you can see, that doesn't quite work out, because then the RPM is £4.86 per 1,000 views, and the total revenue is £13.11 at the moment. So, and that's out of 2.7 thousand views. So that still doesn't even add up. So, you see, you can't really predict how well it's going to go. So, yeah, but no, YouTube is not easy. It is quite difficult. You've got to persevere with it. I'd say if you're gonna do it, just do it your way. People will either love you or hate you. You'll find a way of doing it. If you get a troll, to be honest, trolls help. In a weird way, they help. We've got a 147 video somewhere in here, and people don't like the way I've driven or stuff like that. And it's not on this page, it's on the next one. And that it's ridiculous. On TikTok, it's got over 100,000 views on the short. On YouTube, it's got 13,630 views, 53 comments, some of them trolls. You reply to them just to annoy them, and then they go back on it, and it makes it look like it's doing really well. So, yeah, but it's not easy. Bear with it if you're on YouTube, and I hope that helps. And as I say, head over to mancbuses.com where you can find more, and you can find out how to support us and everything. Thank you so much for listening to this very short clip, and I shall see you, or you'll hear me, another time. Thanks for listening.